Thank you so much for all those people who've taken out the time. And also to let you know, the runtime is about 12 to 13 minutes. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. We're going to start very, very soon. Just give us a minute.
I've been waiting there for like 15 minutes. God knows what was taking him so long. I thought only girls took all this while to look pretty, you know. Anyway, after a while, his dog walks in, wagging its tail, and a big happy grin on his big dumb face. You know how dogs are like that? Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Yeah, you're a good little doggy. You're a good little doggy woggy. What the fuck are you doing? I turn around and Johnny's standing in the doorway. He spilled his drink all over the nice rug. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm patting your dog. He's like, I don't come to your house and try and fuck your boyfriend. I don't. Shut up. She's my dog. She gives her affections to me. What is the point in having a goddamn dog if she gives it up to everyone else? Don't pat my fucking dog. Johnny actually kicks me out. Can you believe it? I am so shocked. I stand on the porch for like a whole minute. This entire time, listening to him screaming at Toto. Every time you slut, our relationship is supposed to be special. Why don't you love me the same way I love you, Toto? Why don't you love me?
I'm walking home from the bus stop, a dozen or so steps behind this woman. She's pushing the pram and fiddling with her phone at the same time, and I know that she's not watching where she's going. She's in this bubble, right, where she thinks the whole world will bounce off her just because she's got a baby. She approaches the intersection and doesn't even look. Just pushes the pram onto the road, thrusts the damn thing in front of her, without taking her eyes off her Facebook feed. I look back, and sure enough, a turning car has to stop to let her cross. I make eye contact with the driver. I look at him as if to say, what are you waiting for? Go, hit the dumb car, drive right on top of her, and watch her guts explode out of her stupid ass. And watch the pram fucking disintegrate under your front wheels. And while she drags her mangled body toward the red smear that used to be a baby, I can then say, that's what happens when you cross the road without looking, you stupid bitch. Haven't you paid this to road safety? The last thing you'll ever see before you die are your baby's brains painted all over Wilson's Avenue. And guess what, you irresponsible bitch? It will all be your fault. The driver stares back at me impassively, waiting for her to cross. He goes and she moves on. And I'm clenching my teeth so hard they hurt. I try to move. I try to take a step. But my head starts spinning and I stumble onto someone's fence. And then it all comes flooding back as I sink to the ground. The screech of the brakes, the jolt as I go over them, the long silence as I stare in utter disbelief, the movement in the window as the lady moves towards what's left of her pram, the wheel of the pram as it goes round and round and round before it comes to a stop, the scream of the woman as she sees the baby, her baby. It wasn't my fault. She stepped right onto the road without looking.
finely tuned body clock wakes me up at 6 a.m. Peel the cucumber off and climb off the chiropractic mats. Bidu, 2 minutes of plank to wake up Uncle and 20 minutes of yoga. Quinoa and seasonal fruit on gluten-free muesli. Keep my heart rate between 110 and 120 on my cycle tool. Compression pants stays on under my work clothes as I stand at my standing desk. Walk around the pod every 20 minutes and have a glass of water every hour. 12:30 p.m. lunchtime massage. Liquid detox meal replacement. Stretch, walk around the pod, do push-ups in the bathroom. 2 p.m. A client yells at me, tells me to take the rest of the day off as mental day, health half day. Ride home, hand wash my clothes in eucalyptus oil, wearing non-allergic latex gloves. Take advantage of the afternoon off and book appointments with naturopath, homeopath, holistic counselor, personal trainer. Dinner. No fat, no carbs, no meat, no GI, no gluten, no soya, no dairy. Just half a kilo of raw kale with a tiny squeeze of lemon. 8 p.m. is window of time for self-improvement program. Boss, practice 40 different French words and run my fingers on piano. And 45 minutes before bed, it's time for myself. Blinds drawn, laptop on, browser open. Type in the search term. 45 minutes of finest, filmiest, dirtiest, exclusively explicit porn. Hey! Oy!
Vivekananda's work stands on its own. I think if you read his writings, you will learn all that you think. You don't need someone else to distill and interpret his ideas. Boss, they are pure truth. Vivekananda says, cow never tells a lie, but she remains a cow all of her life. That's why she needs our love, respect, and compassion. But I am a man. I have a choice. I can make things happen and alter my fate. Swami says, what a man learns is really what he discovers. Do you really think Isaac Newton discovered gravity? Oh, come on. He just unveiled it. Somehow he already knew it. And when that apple fell, the idea which was here was revealed, exposed. It's same with the divine. It's all here, inside. It is just a matter of discovering it. The river that you take does not matter, only that you are on the river. Do you really think God would just abandon the rest of the humanity just because they are not lucky enough to be born Hindu or Indian? Or they choose to worship not the same way? Come on. What good does it do praying to Shiva and Kali and Ganesha and their 300,000 manifestations? India does not survive because of its faith. It survives in spite of it. Vivekananda says, it is just a question of form that we can experience divine either by work or worship or maybe philosophy or psychic control, either one or more, maybe all of them. Forms are but secondary details. It is purity of our actions that count. Samjhe?
Happens in an instant. The moment I see them, my heart rate more than doubles and my breathing becomes like a panting dog's. Michael looks over at me and he's like, what's happening? Are you having a stroke? I shake my head and I point at them. Clowns. Tell me you're not scared of clowns. I toss up whether or not that's more embarrassing than the truth. Clowns are creepy, sure, but it's not them I have the problem with. It's the balloons. It's fucking balloons! They're nothing but pointless sacks of foul air which fly away after a minute of fun and fuck up the environment. Then when you least expect it, they scare the shit out of you. The clown hands 3 of them to a child. They swish around her face like razor blades, like a fire burning inches away from her hair and skin. I need to save her. I need to save the child. My panting becomes faster and I desperately wish I could throw her to the ground and send those fuckers into the atmosphere. Or call for a passing police officer to pull out his gun and shoot them down. This child is in serious danger, but I'm too paralyzed to help. Babe? Babe? I realize I'm lying on my back, staring up at a blur of blue sky. A face is slowly filling my vision. Michael's coming into focus. How utterly embarrassing. I know balloons are harmless. I know this is irrational. It just makes a humiliating phobia worse. Still, I can't help but ask, is the child safe? Is she safe?
You know what I really hate about you, Daniel? That stupid nice face of yours. You're always so nice. Someone bumps into you, you smile and apologize. Someone hits you in the face and you get an ice pack for their hand. Someone stabs you in your goddamn ribs and you say, do you want me to clean your knife? I'm about to do the dishes. It's not normal. People are supposed to get angry. They're meant to dislike things time to time. But not you, Daniel. Not the nicest guy in the world. You're so chill. You make the ice feel warm. It's not niceness, is it, Daniel? I know it's not niceness. It's emptiness. The truth is, you don't care enough about anything to have any kind of response to it. You don't really care about me, do you? Your lover, your partner. I'm just another person to you. Another person to be nice to, but not really give a toss about. Why didn't you care, Daniel? I fucking cheated on you. Why didn't you care? Normal boyfriends are supposed to get all stabbing when this happens. Don't you love me enough to care? Because I love you. I love you more than anything. I don't deserve someone as beautiful as you, Daniel. I'm so sorry, Daniel. I'm so sorry. What?
You want to know the worst thing about my job? As much as you might think it's the old guys and the fat guys and all the gross guys lying on top of you, drooling on you, coming out the face of kids. No, it's the guys who tell you to quit. You asked me for the best and the worst parts of foreign. I'm gonna tell you the best. It's the exercise. You know how many calories you burn doing this? Bloody torture style is like a Pilates class. You're trying to put yourself on your hands and knees, and the person behind you is trying to put your goddamn face into the ground. It's a killer core workout, dude. Killer core workout. And if I get tired, I can just lie on my back and get a lovely hamstring stretch. Ew. That's the spot. At first I thought this was only temporary. But now it's been a couple of years, so I'm not so sure. The money is incredible. And hey, I don't want to give up on these, yaar. Huh? Do you think I'll give up on these? What?
7:23 a.m. I step on the quiet carriage of the limited stops to the city. Quietly squeeze my way past the people who are planted in front of the space and politely gesture at a seat where I would like to sit, so that the gentleman can remove his briefcase from there. Sit for a moment and notice the niceness coming from someone's headphones. Noticeable, but not to the point where you would say something. The niceness track ends. The next one, even louder. I'm trying to read Darwin, which is hardly bloody enough even without this dance music in the background. And whoever listens to dance music at 7:27 a.m. I turn to see a young woman scrolling through her phone, no doubt going through an infinite Instagram feed. I politely tell her, would you mind turning it down? This is a quiet carriage. She has a long look at me, really considers me, without a single muscle on her face, twitching from one emotion to the other. She looked back down at the phone, doesn't look back again, as if I hadn't even spoken. Like I hadn't even spoken. I get up, walk past the briefcase guy and pull the headphone from girl's ears and give the cord a nice hard yank so it snaps in half. Lot of muscle quick this time. Her face distorts into a shock rage and she leaps up on her feet. You asshole! How dare you! I step right up to her. This is a quiet carriage you discusses, little brat. You know fully well that you will upset people. And how dare you, you self-entitled child? Our eyebrows are almost touching. She blinks a couple of times and sits down with the broken headphones. I sit back in my seat. 3 stops later, I get up to leave. Navigate my way past the yellow passengers. Excuse me. So sorry. Can I please squeeze by? Excuse me. Thank you. Have a lovely day. Namaste.
I went to a sweet shop and she asked, "What do you want?" I said, "Give me the sweets." She gave me the sweets. I asked her, "How much?" She said, 30. I hand her the sweets and I hand her the money and take the sweets. She smiles at me with a mixture of delight and I don't have a word for it, but it's like she couldn't believe she got away with that price and what a dummy I am for paying. Chando ji. I smile back at her as if to say, I know you ripped me off, girl, but I don't care because it's just about 60 cents. And what kind of monster would I be if I, an NRI, would bargain you down for 10 cents? A money I won't even bother to pick. But I know it means the world to you. I don't know if she understood my whole smile, but I think she got the gist. As I was coming out of the sweet shop, I couldn't help but think how fucking disgusting it is, yaar. The people always tell you to haggle for prices in India. Cheap. It's perverse. Everything is so cheap here. My money is worth so much. It's like superpower. I can change lives and have a bargain at the same time. Oh God. As we were entering a hotel, couple of beggars tried to stop us. We just pushed past them without giving them a second glance.
Thank you everyone. Thank